You just gotta... it is possible to get 7th on Snow Angel. Seemingly through no fault of your own, I believe. Hey, look, it's Horde Dragon. Did you only buy evil and neutral units? Yeah, but Ambrosia plus Shoulder Fairy Echoes can be good in the way that Ambrosia with anything can be good. This is the worst triple in the game. It's the worst. It still dies to Earthquake. I'm beat your butt with fairies this game for talking smack. Are you talking to me? Because I wasn't saying bad things about Shoulder Fairies. Wait. You played an apple. Why you do that? I don't really want to lock up a tree. I'll take that and I'll take that and I'll go boom, boom, boom. Even at 1 gold, I think I'd rather find more pairs of these things. I don't think I locked this up. I think I let it go. Your shop was 3 dwarves. You apple there every time. Yeah, my shop was pretty bad too. And I had the apple. It could be another shrink, though. But this is better. If this had been a shrink spell, I didn't trust. I could have flung that. I wasn't feeling very trusting. But if that had been a shrink spell, and I could have had the Black Cat, too, it would have been pretty cool. Could have bought, sold the tree, and locked. You're right. That was a mistake. I don't mean that... Strat. Every time we have this conversation. Every time we have this conversation. I hope this time it'll be different, but I say I'm not going to play Faded Egg again, and I do, and then I hate it, and then you don't want to play Faded Egg, but of course it's the only thing that seems worth fading, and so you play it, and then it... Every time! I just don't... I can't... Wow, they fade... Oh, Stanley is the best! They spiked a poly! Stanley spiked a poly! Then Happiness comes in and says Faded Egg is great. Yeah, that's part of the script. We gotta stay on the script. Then I'm like, I don't like the play experience. It doesn't feel good to play. And then Happiness is like, it's too strong. Fates is busted. And then we gotta run the whole thing back. And then we gotta run the whole thing forward. I'm taking this, but I'm not taking nothing else. Do I even take this? I'm not even taking that. Am I taking that? No, I'm not taking that. I'm taking these. Time is a circular circle. The only constant is change. Okay, I got one thing. I am at 23. Could have bought the Elk and the Spellweaver, but I don't want them. I wanted this. I don't know for what purpose or reason I wanted this. I don't want that. I don't want any of that. Game? You're playing with me right now. We don't play anymore. You just give me what I'm looking for. We're gonna be sub 20 on 3.2, but that's okay. Well, egg is not... I mean, it depends on the style of egg, if we're talking cube rule. I don't know, I have to go consult the charts, but I think egg could be different things. On it, like, if it's... You're talking just a raw egg in a shell, then that's surrounded on all sides by... Well, it's where the structural starch is located. I don't think a shell counts as structural starch. Yeah. So then it's, I forget what it is if it has no structural starch whatsoever. Oh! Oh! Well, yeah, we're at 15. I'm gonna hit, though. Well, salad, yeah. Salad has no structural starch. We're just gonna hit. See? 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 Now I can actually start playing the game. As opposed to before when the game was being rude. Hitting was a pretty good choice, yeah. I tend to agree. Yeah. So what do you do once you've hit? Hit more. Continue to hit. I do like the treasure map line. I do. I'm debating selling off these 3. Just keeping the kitty cat. Do I need the extra attack? I don't need the extra attack. Let's get out of the... Let's keep the treasure map alive. I would still take one. I'm gonna definitely level, though, with the monkey paw. There's no way I'm not doing it. I don't want the sheep going in front of these 2 things, if the sheep happens to pop too early. I'd sell Mim Minnow Mouse. Boojums was not my initial thought, but I came to the same conclusion by the end of the turn. I'm sure Mad Soy is thrilled that I hit right before our fight. Although, I don't do a ton of damage, but wow. I don't do a ton of damage, but you're on low HP. That sucks. Alright, let's take one of these. It's kind of like things you would buy if you had Eye of Ares on a Monkey Paw board. Things that do 2 things. Range things do 2 things. Princess Peep does possibly more than 2 things. Dragon doesn't do more than 2 things. Mummy does 2 things. Things that do 3 things or more are even better. Oh, baby. Sky Castle does 2 things. Reduplicator does like 4 things. Krampus Slay is kind of cool. I could maybe beat Waddle here. Just assume that Waddle's got a crystal ball, right? Krampus for gold. Yes. I always forget that gold is part of the equation with Krampus Slay. Speaking of gold. I could trade these 4 out for that. I'm going to do it. Another proc for that. Possible treasure. I'll go for a Nutcracker here. You'd go Slay. Wait. Are we talking homophones again? Because the way you said that seems ambiguous. Wait, they have actual Eye of Ares. That's cheating. You're not allowed to Eye of Ares against my board that I set up particularly to combat or play like it has Eye of Ares. Hey! Love Krampus Slay. Love me some homophones. There aren't any good summons on 4. It's only Timefly, which means there aren't any good summons on 4. What if Waddle has Radiant Prism? I would love to take that. All I wanted was a Pepsi. That's interesting, but it doesn't do 2 things. Oh, Puff Puff. Hello. It doesn't do 2 things. I don't know if we've been over this before, but I'm still a fan of things that do 2 things. Hello. Let's heal a little. I'm playing the Puff Puff. I'm eating the greedy. Alright, saving gold. Just inspected this cube thing. You're telling me a pie is a calzone, but a slice of pizza is a taco? I'm just telling you that the cube rule exists. I'm not telling you that I believe in it, or... Like, it is absolute nonsense, this cube rule. Holy summons, Geppetto. Chill out. Holy needle nose Geppetto summons. Oh, wow. That was not likely to proc. So you can steal Needle Nose even though they break, but you can't steal Secret Stash. Things that we've learned. Secret Stash just pops and you don't get it. I got a baby bear too. That's perfect. I mean, we're taking the treasure map, but you can steal Needle Nose. It's my map now. Your map? My map. My map. I'm kind of the 50-50 master. I don't know if you knew. You know now, but I don't know if you knew before. Okay. More summons, yes please. Not that I'm necessarily guaranteeing that I'm playing summons from this spot forward, but I looked at that and I was like, oh, I could triple that. And then I realized it was a puff. Okay, that I can take. No! I can't. You don't triple. That triples. You have a coin nearby if you get 2 heads in a row while sub? I don't have a coin nearby. I have a camera lens cap. We could call the Sony side heads. Okay. Feels weird giving up my 6 treasure for a 7 treasure. You can do a virtual coin. Oh, well, if you'll accept Boojum's coin. Boojum has started up a new type of coin called Booj coin. I don't know if I like the sound of that now that I said it out loud. Well, never lucky. Oh wait, sometimes lucky. You want to see an angry court wizard? I got the maddest little court wizard. It's so mad. This court wizard's just gonna be like extra mad. Oh baby, that's got to be better than a Princess Peep. Yeah, we're playing wombats with a court wizard now. And then I'm gonna keep that hippo on the board. It's got a lot of butt. Let me just figure I'll throw this one buff on here. Every buy is an animal. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's take this chicken, too. Yeah. I should have bought and sold the chicken first, but I don't need all the rest of that stuff. We have Radon Prism, we win now. That's kind of the general consensus with a Radiant Prism. That's the overriding thought, is people think that Radiant Prism is pretty strong. I don't know why. It certainly has nothing to do with this court wizard card that's shooting every time you attack any of my stuff. That probably. Everything is a chicken now, but only some things sell for 2. Wait, why did you time out Falco? Holy. Holy. They spelled lose wrong. Oh. You're salty about something or other. Got it. Say no more. Hello. I guess I'll take a Phoenix Feather. Maybe an Eyebrow. I probably want to get this Ashwood. Obviously not this turn, but next turn. I think I'm going to take Eyebrow. I think I get away with it. If you can get away with it, I like to take Eyebrow. We could go full Wombats, perhaps. I'll have that treasure. Yeah, Ashwood Court Wizard, also Ashwood Good Boy, also Ashwood Good Boy Court Wizard. The main Radiant Prism formula I use is Ashwood Good Boy Court Wizard. Yeah, that stacks too. Tweedle is an animal. I like the salad snack bar with an exclamation point. This name makes me very happy. Uh-oh. 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 This court wizard's getting feisty. Uh-oh. You wouldn't like it when it's angry. Alright, this is part of the formula. I don't even think we're playing into... Monkey Paw's a lot of stats, but this is quite large. I think it's better to just play 7 now and ignore the paw. Oh. Speaking of a lot of stats. I don't want to spend 17 gold on this thing when there's nothing in this shop that I am massively in love with, and I could just throw a good boy down on this board. Let's replace those pigs with a pumpkin. Copycat. No. No. That could be absolutely busted, but it's really good as it is. I kind of don't want to give up my baby bear. You do complete Lance instantly. My dog removes excess peanut butter from a spoon. He is blameless. Sure. I don't know. I could have kissed the hippo, but it only becomes a 5. Based on how I position things, it's all real weird now. Shrink spell does not trigger the Court Wizard. Court Wizard's not mad about that. Court Wizard's got rules, okay? Court Wizard gets angry about a lot of stuff, but not a Shrink spell. I just want a good boy, I think. Yeah. And by I think, I mean I just want a good boy. This is working out. Yeah, Oni's probably one of the fairest effects in terms of it's just kind of a spear, which makes it a little less appealing because I want the unfairest effects. I'm gonna for glory here. Ooh, another Court Wizard. Probably wants to join the fray right there. Matter of fact, I think that wants to join the fray right there this fight. I don't even know how important the Bearstein effect is anymore, honestly. Like, the hippo is quite large. It feels weird to get rid of some of these things. I'm going to save the +10 for the Ashwood, though. Yeah, I like the Court Wizards because they're not fair effects. Lordy is good, too. Lordy is like throwing an arc or a bigger arc down on your board. But again, that's kind of fair. Whereas, like, Ashwood, Good Boy, Court Wizard is, like, giving you a bunch of extra attacks in the middle of a fight. That feels way less fair. I'm looking for the least fair combat effects I can get my hands on now. But I can see the difference depending on the boards you're facing, where sometimes the Oni is much, or like a Lordy would be much stronger than, like having more health across your board would be much stronger than having a ton of attack across your board. Well, so what we want to do, I think, ideally now is kind of roughly what I did in SBB 99, which is triple into Holy Grail, find all the Ashwood Elms, find all the good boys, find a Black Prism, Knighthood the whole board, and then just have Knighthood a good boy, Knighthood a good boy, Knighthooded Ashwood, Knighthooded Ashwood, Knighthooded Ashwood, Knighthooded Echo, Court Wizard, something like that. Like that's pretty much the board that I like to recreate or create. Given the opportunity in SBB 99, that was what I was looking to do. All right, I'll take that. See, Time Flies, I'm looking for the unfair things, and Time Flies, that's unfair. Time Flies are way too strong. A Royal Flies, Radiant 9th Book, and 3 Pumps. That is pretty unfair. Yeah, that's my style of unfair. I'd agree with that. GG, yeah, Haps. I got the Prism. Like, your board is sick. I'm still looking at this going like, I feel like this still has a chance to scam me. But these Court Wizards and these Royal effects, they're just, it's too much. Yeah, your build would beat a lot of stuff. Yeah, that was a close fight, all things considered, down to my last 40 health. The flies will be small unless the good boy pops first and the flies drop in. And the flies actually do eat up board space from the big pigs. Maybe the flies are a mistake. Oh, baby. I'm gonna... what did Merlin have? Maybe health is better than attack here. They're pretty wizardy. I don't know. Knighthooding either of these is good. That's tricky. You Knighthood Ashwood, you get a ton of attack. You Knighthood Good Boy... you get a ton of health. You've been thinking Radiant doesn't include good evil for some reason. I don't know if I err on the side of attack or HP. I think the attack's already good. You go, good boy. I'll veer that direction because that's kind of what I was thinking too. Attack sounds good. I think HP. Also hashtag remove TH. Good boy does also add a lot of attack. Night the Time Flies. You're right. You're right. The good boy pops and we get optimal fly value. Incredible. And here's where the real shenanigans get started. Got there. Knight Ash adds double attack to everything, but Knight Good Boy will double that attack gain anyway. That's a good point. Turns out your attack is plenty. Well, you got there. It probably was a either way is okay situation, but yeah, if Good Boy's adding effectively the same amount of attack that the Ashwood's going to add anyway, and it also adds a good chunk more health. Prism is pretty good, it turns out, yeah.